Okay, guys, back to another chapter from the four agreements, and today is the second agreement. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. And this is a tremendous portion of the book. Like, I love this book so much, but this might be the most important thing that you read from this book. And it is, you need to understand that when somebody insults you, when someone gets angry at you, it's not them being mad at you. It's them being mad at their life, the way they view you, every experience that they've had leading up to you, and they are treating you as a result of the past. And you don't have to accept that past defines you. Like, you each and every day have the opportunity to wake up and be a new person, take a new approach to life, but we oftentimes don't like to accept this paradigm. We don't like to accept that we each and every day define what our life is. And most people don't see life this way. Most people see life as like, this person hurt me in the past, so the next person's gonna hurt me. And because of that, I'm gonna be apprehensive to a relationship. I'm gonna be apprehensive to new friends. This, oh my God, my parents didn't like me. They didn't give me enough attention. Like, because of this, my relationships are like, everyone is defining you based off of everything that happened to them. And everyone has their own unique experiences that define how they view the world and define how they view others. And you're just a amalgamation of all that. Like, every experience that a person has that relates to you, they are going to view you in that lens. And you need to not take these things personally, because when you start taking these things personally, then your relationships start to break down. Then you start to shape your own perception of yourself. And it's so frustrating that we allow these things to happen to us, because all you have to do is cut the other person some slack. All you have to do is understand that, like, okay, this person doesn't like me. Maybe they were hurt by someone that looked like me in the past. Maybe they were hurt by somebody that had the same kind of behaviors as me. Like, I might not be the wrong person. Like, I might not be the bad person, but just their perception of me is wrong. And when we can start to come to this understanding, we can start to deepen our relationships. We can start to heal the people around us and understand them. And when you understand where someone's coming from, it's always easy to find common ground. It's always easy to come to some sort of understanding and get to that deeper level of meaning. And it's frustrating that we don't allow ourselves to get to this, because you know what? You're walking down the road, somebody calls you a loser, somebody calls you whatever word, like, we get upset. And we have to understand that these people don't actually mean it. They're just voicing their frustration with the world. They're just voicing their frustration with somebody that looked like you, or some experience they had, or something that they didn't process. And when you understand this fact, you can just basically walk through the world without any preconceived notions. And it's just like, it's honestly a cheat code, because our entire lives we are told to judge others. Our entire lives we are told that this person is bad because of this, or this person is this because of this. And it's like, when you stop accepting these things, your world just changes, and you only see the good in things. When you see that each and every individual has their own story, and they are right to have that story, and like, if you had that experience too, you probably feel the same way, then you have a whole nother understanding to life. And it's such a beautiful world to walk through when you have this approach, because nothing can bother you. Any word that anybody says to me in the comments, any bad thing anybody says to me, has no effect, because I know I'd probably see the same thing. You know what? You see some guy on YouTube, he's cocky, he's talking shit, he's saying something that's completely offensive to your worldview. Like, yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. I'd probably call him a loser. I'd probably call him an idiot. I'd probably call him this. I'd probably call him that. Like, I don't blame any of these people. And when you understand it from this perspective, when you understand that each and every person has a valid opinion and a valid approach, like, it's just beautiful, because now we can start to come to some sort of understanding. Now, instead of getting mad, instead of saying like, you have the wrong politics, you have this, you have that, like, we understand the person on a deeper level. And because we understand the deeper level, we understand that we have more in common than we do differences. And it's frustrating that more people don't take this approach, but this is an approach that will change your relationships, your life. Like, you will be able to better communicate with people. You will be able to better understand people, and your life as a whole will be fundamentally transformed, because instead of getting into conflict with people, we come to an understanding. And it's all about understanding each other. It's all about understanding that we are in this world together. Like, we often complain about how bad the world is. You know, you look on the news, everything's negative, everything's this, everything's that, and it's like, instead of complaining about the world, why don't we make the world a better place? Why don't we understand each and everybody's motivations? Why don't we try to come to some sort of agreement? Why don't we try to come together instead of breaking things apart, instead of putting up all these barriers, instead of putting all these labels and all these blockages on each different group? And it's like, this is the path to change. This is the path to enlightenment. This is the path to happiness. And it all starts with understanding don't take things personally. Don't take what someone says against you as a negative, because they are just unhappy with their current state. They don't like where they are, and they are only projecting that onto you. What isn't expressed, what is suppressed will be expressed. So like any sort of discontent is going to just come out, and you need to understand that you're dealing with people who haven't done the work on themselves, and these people that haven't done the work on themselves are going to interact with you, and you need to just be better than that. You just need to be above it, and you need to uplift them as you are uplifting yourself. This book is tremendous. I love each and every page of this book. It's such a quick read. It's so fast. It's like $8 on Amazon. I can't suggest it enough. The link to this book will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for making this far. I will catch you in the next one. If you haven't already joined the Discord, go ahead, join the Discord. I'm starting to share more and more the things I'm reading. I'm starting to share more and more the ideas that I'm having each and every day. And I think it's a great place to join if you're just fed up with the negativity around you, because I'm trying to foster a sense of positivity in this world. And it's difficult when all of your friends just want to go out on the weekends, where they just want to go play video games, where they don't want to do anything productive. And like, I just want a place where you can share ideas that you think are good ideas, and we can all share good ideas, and that's where the best ideas will come out from. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you. On top of that, I am releasing a mental alchemy course tomorrow. It's going to be $1. It is probably the best information you will ever get for that price. It has the ability to transform the way that you view scenarios and always turn it into a positive light. And that is a tool that I've been using more and more each day to transform my reality. And I can't wait for you guys to apply these tactics, because I used to be an unhappy person. I used to be somebody that would be super negative, super just angry, depressed, irritable, all of these things. And I feel like I'm turning into a person of righteousness, a person of light, a person that only wants to do good for the world. And it's like, to see that in myself is crazy, but I know I can also help you guys out with this information, and it's only $1. I want absolutely everybody to purchase this thing. It's the best thing I've ever done. So go ahead, check out that link in the description. Thank you so much for making it far. I'll catch you next one. Peace.